Welcome to our Town Stettler videos. This is the third one in this series. Today we're going to talk about Wells Furniture and the history of it. This building here was originally started by Neil Brodie McGillivray, also known as NB most commonly. He was born in Quebec and he lived in South Dakota for a short time. Him and his family moved to Ponoka and lived there for a short time as well. He ran a furniture store actually in Ponoka while he was there, while his family ran a ranch just outside of town. He came to Stettler in the fall of 1905 on the hearing about the railway soon coming to the new town site that was being formed here. The first freight train into town actually carried furniture for Neil's new store. His first store was actually located down the street where Homespun Seasons is. Now, I don't actually have a date on the move. However, things I have read did put his store at this location right around 1906, 1907. Neil would hold many positions in this town, one of which would be as Stettler's very first mayor on the newly formed town council. Many early town council meetings were held in this store, as well as early board trade meetings. He also ran a funeral parlor in the basement. In 1919, he would build a proper funeral chapel just south of this location. I've read two different sources. One of them says it was on Main Street. Another one says it was on Taylor Street, which is just one street back. He sold the chapel to J.K. Brennan in 1927. Now, a fire in 1958 would burn down the building that had been here originally. When the new building was erected, his family sold it to Mr. George Sinclair and it became Sims Furniture for several years. Sims operated it here on this location until 1972 when he sold it to Dick Wells. Now, when he sold it to Dick Wells, there had been a great big neon sign here that said Sims Furniture. When he sold it to Dick Wells, Wells simply changed the lettering of Sims into Wells, which is something you could see if the lighting was right. Mr. Wells then sold the store to Calvin Blowell in 1991. Mr. Blowell kept the name, and then in 1996 sold the store to Bernie Jackson.